Crimson Dusk, The Rise of the Martian Nation. Year 2113. The third generation of Martian settlers had never known the blue skies of Earth. For them, Earth was mythology: lush forests, roaring oceans, a gravity that felt like wearing chains. They were born under a smaller sun, walked beneath dust-colored skies, and breathed air forged by machines. Mars was not a colony to them. It was home. New Ares had grown from a cluster of domes into a sprawling city, partially underground and partially within protective transparent geodesic shells. Surrounding it were satellite settlements, Helion Reach, Valles Deep, and Olympus Frontier. Maglev tunnels linked these communities like veins through the Martian crust. The Martian Confederation had been officially declared 2 years earlier, a self-governing body under Earth's oversight. But oversight was becoming a point of friction. Seeds of division. Tensions had been brewing for years. Earth's Space Governance Council, SGC, insisted on controlling resource exports and maintaining authority over Martian law. But Martian-born citizens, especially the younger generation, felt increasingly alienated. They questioned why water rights were determined by officials 200 million kilometers away, or why Earth corporations reaped profits from Martian airside and biotech innovations while Martians received rations and recycled hand-me-down tech. Leading the voice for change was Isla Reyes, granddaughter of Commander Alina Reyes. A biotechnologist turned activist, Isla had grown up in Eden, cultivating life with her hands. Her charisma and intellect ignited a movement called Red Sovereignty, demanding full Martian autonomy. We are not settlers. We are not guests. We are the stewards of this world. And we must chart our own orbit, she declared in a speech that was broadcast not only to Mars, but to millions of sympathetic citizens on Earth. Frontiers of science. While politics stirred, science surged ahead. In the frozen southern highlands, a joint Martian-Earth team uncovered the remains of a vast subsurface lake once brimming with briny water and microbial colonies. The lakebed sediment revealed something astonishing: amino acid chains arranged in unfamiliar configurations, suggesting non-Earth-like biochemistry. It was the first definitive proof of independent life genesis beyond Earth. This discovery triggered a paradigm shift across the solar system. Earth's governments poured funding into exobiology, and space exploration surged with renewed passion. Jupiter's moon Europa and Saturn's Enceladus were quickly prioritized for future missions. On Mars, researchers used genetic material from ancient Martian microbes to engineer extremophile organisms capable of producing oxygen and nitrogen from the regolith. These bioterra threads were woven into the first open-air terraforming zones, massive, sealed valleys that slowly thickened the atmosphere, molecule by molecule. Meanwhile, the Martian Institute of Engineering developed the Sable engine, a fusion-based propulsion system that cut travel time to Earth in half. This empowered faster trade but also raised fears about military potential. Cracks in the dome. In 2118, a crisis erupted. A cargo ship from Earth, Gaia Freight 12, arrived at Mars carrying unauthorized surveillance drones. Red Sovereignty protesters seized the ship at the Mars orbital dock, exposing encrypted transmissions and control protocols that indicated the drones were intended to monitor Martian leadership. The incident fractured the relationship with Earth. Protests swept across the domes. Walls of Eden were painted with slogans like "We breathe our own air now." The Martian Council suspended all trade exports temporarily and declared the First Martian Assembly a planetary congress of democratically elected representatives from each settlement. Earth retaliated by threatening to cut technological support and food shipments. But Mars had changed. No longer reliant on Earth, Mars had fully self-sustaining food systems, mining, water purification, even its own digital infrastructure. Thousands of Earth citizens, especially climate refugees from coastal cities, petitioned for Martian citizenship, seeking escape and opportunity. Mars held firm. And on Sol 26, year 30 ME. Martian era, the Assembly declared Martian independence. Echoes of war, whispers of peace. Fears of interplanetary conflict loomed. Earth's SGC debated sanctions, even a possible blockade. But Mars had leverage. Airsight, essential for Earth's power grids, flowed only from Martian soil. The Sable engine's blueprints were encrypted, held only on Martian quantum servers. Tensions escalated when Earth's orbital satellite network was hacked, briefly blinded by an unknown source. Both sides suspected espionage. In this fragile moment, Isla Reyes addressed both planets. We are not enemies. We are descendants of the same dream. But we must grow in different directions now. Earth raised us. But Mars is where we became ourselves. Her words, combined with mounting pressure from Earth's populace, many sympathetic to the Martian cause, led to a negotiated treaty. The Aurora Accords, signed in the Martian city of Aurora Crater, recognized Mars as an autonomous planetary state, equal to Earth, bound by mutual non-aggression and shared scientific collaboration. Becoming Martian. Now, in the year 2125, Mars is a beacon of humanity's resilience. Its culture is distinct, rooted in sustainability, cooperation, and innovation born of necessity. Children grow up learning two histories, Earth's legacy and Mars's genesis. Martian architecture blends function with elegance: crystal dome arcologies, solar-absorbing towers, underground labyrinths carved from basalt and steel. Cities hum with quiet fusion energy, drones buzz across red skies, and AI-guided terraforming expands the green. New Eden, once a greenhouse, is now a living forest under glass, housing Martian deer, genetically adapted bees, and trees that sparkle with bioluminescence. Schools teach exogeology alongside ethics. Art and philosophy reflect the stark contrast between the harshness of the planet and the softness of the people's spirit. In Olympus Frontier, a Mars-born girl named Kaelu Reyes, great-granddaughter of Commander Reyes, stands atop a windswept ridge and sees stars unpolluted by atmosphere, constellations different than those her ancestors knew. She whispers to herself, "We came to survive. But we stayed to live. And now, we soar." Above her, the sky is no longer empty. A new ship ascends from the Martian launch fields, the Peregrine, humanity's first interstellar craft, bound for Proxima Centauri. Mars was only the beginning.